Listen, implement policies with a heart, and encourage Singaporeans to co-create the future with their leaders. These three approaches were important going forward, said Minister for Community Development, Youth and Sports, Dr. Vivian Balakrishnan, at a thank you parade for Holland-Bukit Timah residents. Together with his GRC team that includes fellow MPs Christopher D'Souza, Liang Eng Hua and Sim Ann, the PAP garnered 60% of the votes against the Singapore Democratic Party's A team, comprising of Dr. Vincent Vijayasinghe, Dr. Ang Yong Guan, Tan Ji Se and Michelle Lee. Dr. Balakrishnan acknowledged there was much to be done over the next 5 years in order to reach out to all residents, including those who did not vote for the PAP.
Our efforts at outreach, our work is all cut up for us. There's a lot more outreach we need to do, not just to the 40% who didn't vote for us, but indeed to the new residents who are moving in. For those who have been with us, they know that we are capable of doing things, and we have transformed the area significantly over the last decade. But I think even that there is room for adjustment. For example, we need to make sure not only do we listen carefully and understand the needs of our residents, but the solutions that are proposed, that we consult deeply, that we listen, and that our solutions reflect the priorities of our residents. And ultimately what we want to make sure that in our next term, everything that we come up with, every plan, every project, is one that is co-created with our residents. Their ideas are in it. Our residents take ownership for the ideas and for the projects and for the trade-offs that sometimes will need to be made. So it's going to be a term in which much greater focus on outreach, on consultation, on listening to ideas, synthesizing ideas and co-creating solutions.
The team also promised to pursue the various issues brought to their attention in Parliament.
For education, whether we could rethink the workload for children, for housing and healthcare, the cost and availability. So it's I will take these to heart. I think my record shows that I speak my mind in Parliament, and I've spoken over 100 times in Parliament on issues, and I will certainly raise these issues.
I think at a national level, clearly there's a need for change. The PAP will have to transform itself or be transformed. It's better that we initiate this process and that we initiate it quickly and vigorously. I think after the Prime Minister announces the Cabinet next week, I'm sure all the ministers will have to embark on serious policy review from top down as well as from bottom up. And we need to make sure our policies reflect the priorities and concerns of Singaporeans. From a Cabinet perspective, I'm sure life is going to be tougher for ministers in the next 5 years, because it's not just the presence of more opposition MPs. Our own MPs are going to be re-energized and are going to, I think, be far more active in pursuing issues and matters which they feel deeply in their hearts, and to reflect the concerns and anxieties of their residents. And I think this is good.
Watch our other clips for the full interviews with the Holland-Bukit Timah GRC team.